There's a show on over the weekend, and we got to get it on we got to tape it so we can play some clips. I caught it at the halfway mark. It's retarded people putting on a production of The Wizard of Oz. All retarded cast.
What, do they all want a brain?
And I guess it goes. Dan, you saw some of this, right? The retarded people doing The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, I only saw as much as you did.
Yeah, you saw about as much as me. Now, the beginning of it, I would gather.
Wait, really fast. What character wanted a brain in The Wizard of Oz?
The Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow. So,
yeah.
All right.
The Scarecrow was, well, all I saw, we came in at in the middle, so I'm not sure how they picked the parts, and I was a little disappointed because apparently they didn't get the rights to the music for this documentary, so anytime they break in a song, you just see them singing, but they put some other music to it. It's ridiculous. I want to see them singing, you know, everybody on the had a band.
Ding dong, my future's dead.
The one part that had me howling, though, is the Tin Man.
Yeah.
The Tin Man is played by a retarded black guy with these huge Coke bottle glasses, and he's handicapped, so he's in a wheelchair. Now, in order to have him move around inconspicuously, he's being pushed by someone in a tree costume. So there's a tree pushing a retarded black Tin Man around, and he just holds an axe limply in his lap.
What station was this on? We got to get
Oh,
this.
it was one of those
Cinemax.
Cinemax.
Yeah, it re-airs the January 2nd, so we'll have
January 2nd, we will tape the whole thing, and the Dorothy and all of them. The lack of any emotion.
What was the dog's name? Was it Dodo? Oh, I want to go back to Kansas. What happened? Did a storm take you away? No, I'm just too fucking stupid to remember how to get back to Kansas.
It's right there by the sign that says, "Welcome to Kansas, you idiot."
The brick road is only yellow because stupid tinkled in his pants again. Follow the yellow brick, shoe tops.
I'm melting. I'm melting.
They had the Munchkins. Yeah. Little munchkin retards, all the characters, all the costumes, and they were all of them, so completely devoid of emotion. Like, their acting was, not that they should be Olivier, believe me, but their acting is just like, we have to go see the wizard. What are we going to do? I don't know. I don't have a brain. The wizard will get you a brain. Follow me. That's the whole thing from what I saw as far as their acting chops went. One was going, oh, maybe we could be able to go and get the wizard. I'll get you some cards.
I'm going to go get the thing.
But the teacher talked about how much progress they had made, so we can only assume that the first half.
Yeah. The teacher is like, I'm amazed at the progress they have made up to this point, and we're halfway through. They're already through dress rehearsals and stuff. And I want to see from the beginning how they chose. No, this one isn't functional enough to be in it. You got to be a fucking tree that pushes the wheelchair. You're the Tin Man.
What's a retarded tree look like? The roots are on top. The apples are by his feet.
Gotta see the whole thing.
Oh, I really want to see the retarded Wizard of Oz.
January 2nd, we'll have to tape that one.
Hey, we have...
Pay no attention to that man underneath the Shemp wig.
Oh, my God. Do they have the scene of the witch melting and stuff?
Yeah, it's the entire show. The entire show.
Where the kid is screaming, I'm melting, I'm melting.
Yeah.
Somebody throws him a book. I'm melting.
So's your DNA, you daffy bastard.
Are you a good witch or a bad witch? I'm a fucking retarded witch. What?
Guys,
Which one is that?
It's amazing when you do a national talk show. We have one of the actors that actually was part of this production.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Hi, who's this?
It's me again. Lady Di.
And you were in this production of The Wizard of Oz?
No, I was not in the production of The Wizard of Oz.
No sense of direction. I'm the wicked witch of that way.
A fucking big Down syndrome head falls out of the sky and crushes the evil witch.
Down syndrome head.
And she
Come
just
on.
talks over you. And
No, I don't.
here's some tape of the production. Go ahead.
Yeah, so
Go
Just
ahead about
talk. That's what it sounded like.
Can you sing a song from The Wizard of Oz?
I would like to see that.
Shut your mouth. Can you sing something like maybe Ding Dong, My Liver's Dead?
Ding dong, my husband's dead. My husband's dead.
A choo-choo train went through his head.
Ding dong, the crossing didn't come down.
Be nice now.
they should have had the Progeria kids play the monkeys in this production of The Wizard of Oz.
Where's the show playing at?
Toot, toot, the train is coming.
Where's the show playing at?
Better watch out. My husband ain't running. Toot, toot.
Excuse.
Yes?
No, it wasn't my husband.
Yes, it was your husband. Lady
No, it
Di's
wasn't. No, it
husband, by
wasn't.
the way, people, got hit by a train.
That's right.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Lady Di, hold on.
Oh, come on.
We'll get to the bottom
Yeah,
of what you're
hold
up to
on
in a
for
little while.
2 seconds.
Okay.
Thanks for going with the bit, by the way, you stupid
great.
twat.
Good job.
She really is radio lead.
All right, so we'll get that.
Yeah.
Getting back to The Ringer, by the way, really fast another observation. They had special people acting in this movie.
Oh, see, they had to have the real special people.
Yeah,
like
well,
Life Goes
like
On
I said,
with Corky.
Yeah, they were all Life Goes On type of actors, and like I said, the Special Olympics actually endorsed this movie. That's when you know, oh great, I'm in for a treat.
Uh-huh.
And then, but this is the observation. Then they had regular actors playing special people,
Uh-oh.
and you're like, you weren't really sure which ones. Some were very obvious. That's a special person. That's an actor. But then there were the ones that you weren't really sure.
Yeah.
It's got to be a hell of a audition for an actor in Hollywood. You
Play
know?
a retard.
You're going to be in this movie because we think you look like a retard.
Got to be the easiest role, though, to do. Got to be the easiest role.
Let's go to Mike.
You just,
Every time
what's there to it?
Eric Logan walked by the office, they're like, "You, the hair is perfect. Get in here." What?
No, I'm just trying to make a deal with your company and XM. Jesus. Leave me alone, right.
Yeah, I just want you to put these into every new Down syndrome head that comes out. I want it to be XM friendly.
They're handing him a tracksuit and a tracksuit and some Nikes. Jesus, I fucked that up. It was so good, too, in my mind. Mike on Long Island.
Hey, what's going on?
Thanks for giving me a second try, by the way. I really appreciate that.
Hey,
Fuck.
The Tin Man, instead of the oil funnel can hat, did he have a spray painted silver hockey helmet on?
It was really bad because they tried to put this silver paint on his black face, and it just didn't work. It didn't work.
Yeah.
The black just came through.
It always
like a
does.
shine. And then at the end, God, I wish I could remember his. It was like the closing line. They were getting lines from all these people, and the Tin Man is sitting in the dressing room in the back in his little tin suit with his axe and his huge thick glasses, and he said something like, "Oh yeah, it was," and he's had those fucked up retard teeth that almost come straight out of their face, like they're not straight down like people's teeth; they grow out.
All open garage door teeth.
I don't understand that. I mean, you can still see a freaking dentist.
Big tongue car driving out of the garage. Blah! Blah!
Oh, it was horrible. And he said something about his name, and then he goes, I don't care what they call me, just don't call me late for dinner. And then he puts his head kind of down and sideways and stares off with his blank stare, and the camera wouldn't go off of it, and it slowly faded. You could hear the crickets chirping, like no one's laughing at that joke, and they wouldn't get off of his stupid face.
Speaking of jokes, getting back to the Ringer, we're talking about two things here. Hopefully you guys have figured that out: the Johnny Knoxville movie and this Wizard of Oz thing that some special people put on for Cinemax or whatever it was. You know that joke that Club Soda Kenny tells about the Chinese guy and the toothache?
Yeah, 2:30.
Yeah. One of the special people in the movie The Ringer told that joke. I howled so fucking hard because that joke Sidecar Kenny tells all the time and is so proud of, and I'm like, oh my God.
2:30.
Yeah, a special person in this movie was told the same joke. I laughed. That was the biggest laugh I had because I was thinking of Sidecar.
And instead, it's not the wizard, it's the whizzer. It's just a guy that stands there and pisses himself. Pay no attention to that man ruining the family photograph.
Brian in Virginia.
Hey, did Dorothy Quick and Ruby Red leg braces together to get back to Kansas?
All right, listen.
Ruby Red leg braces together.
Listen here.
No place like home where they don't want you.
Fuck. I can't think of it.
All right.
They click their heels together. I have Down syndrome. I have Down syndrome.
I have Down syndrome. There's no place like Bellevue. There's no place like Bellevue.
Also, getting back to the Ringer real fast. You know the kids at Whitney High? They were in the movie.
Yes.
They were in the
Oh,
movie.
were they?
They were in the
That's
movie
adorable.
and did a little number for everybody.
Did they?
You know what that's all about, right? The kids at Whitney High.
It's school kids. They're all special children, and they sing songs.
Right.
They sang the insect song. You better watch out, or the insects will get you.
Yeah, we could play that for everybody today. They have a website and they have CDs.
Although my favorite more than that is the song from Dirty Dancing.
Oh, Time of
That's
Their
not
Life.
the kids from Whitley or Whitney.
Oh, you want to do that
High,
one?
But that song is too goddamn funny.
All right, we can end the break with that.
Yeah, this was two special people at Great Adventure. You ever see those places? You can go in and have a record made.
Mm-hmm.
You sing to it like karaoke, and they make a video and a record. Well, one of the counselors that took these retarded kids on a field trip had the common sense to realize how hysterically funny this is and put it out on the internet.
I want to. What was the big song Dorothy sang? Somewhere, where did my brain go?
We interrupt this program to bring you the ozone midget sighting of the day.
Who saw this coming?
Ooh.
George in Colorado. George.
Yes, gentlemen, I have a midget sighting for you.
Yes.
Saturday night, my wife and I went to midnight mass. As we were walking in, this van pulled up, and these four midgets got out of this van and started walking in the church in front of us. I was rolling on the ground laughing.
Why are midgets walking into church unless it's to curse God and walk out?
I don't know. I mean, they were all dressed in their Christmas finest, and I come walking up, and my wife tapped me on the shoulder and pointed to them, and she turned around and she said, "You're embarrassing me," because I was on the ground laughing.
Oh, man.
It was hilarious.
Jimmy's on fire today. Holy shit.
My chromosomes are all wrong. My chromosomes are all wrong.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
Wow. Oh, that's really funny.
Speaking of special people, hello, who's this?
It's me again.
Hey.
Lady
What's up?
Di.
What do you got for the show?
How's it going?
What do you got for the show?
You want to ask me a question?
Yeah, what do you got for the show
What do you got
today?
for the show?
What do I have for the show today?
What do you got for the show?
She asks.
I told you. I wished you happy holidays and everything.
Great. Call me at home.
Ooh.
You want me to call you? No,
Give
me
her the
phone.
number.
Give me the phone number.
Absolutely not.
No.
Do you realize we're doing a talk show? You don't call a talk show just to wish you a happy new year. We're trying to get real shit done here.
Okay. What would you like to get done?
I'd like to see you die.
No. That ain't going to happen. I'm going to live for a long time.
It's going to be a treat for everyone, too.
Yeah.
I'm just going to sit back.
But anyway, I have a
and
new
enjoy
location
this.
right now. I still work in Westfield,
Uh-huh.
but I live in Elizabeth.
That's
And
fascinating.
that's why you called the fucking radio show?
No. What else?
This is
what
why
else would you
the
like to
satellite
say?
radio show is so much better than our commercial radio show, because we finally woke up one day and got rid of all this dead weight.
No.
You have nothing. You're calling.
Well, what about Stalker Patty? Doesn't she come around?
She still has something to offer to the show. You have nothing. You're calling to say Happy New Year.
We just can't come
And you've been
around
on hold for an hour. You have no money, and you got a prepaid phone card that you just wasted to say Happy New Year.
No, I did not. No, I'm calling from a regular phone.
If you had anything to offer, your husband wouldn't have gotten a New Jersey Transit tattoo on his face.
My husband wouldn't have got what? I'm not even married anymore.
No shit, Sherlock. You can't be married to a corpse.
No.
Oh.
No. That is not nice. Come
No,
on.
that's true. That's true.
No, it's not.
Uh-huh.
Did you have some kind of flashback when you heard transit strike?
Oh, my goodness. There you go again.
Meant a whole different thing to you, didn't that?
Bet you're not going to see Corpse Bride.
Oh.
No.
That's the name of the movie?
What?
Oh, forget it.
Would you say your marriage was right on track, or was there a problem?
Excuse me? Was that the question you wanted to ask me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. First of all, I was not married to my son's dad.
First of all, what did you get your son for Christmas?
I got my son a lot of things for Christmas.
Like
A
what?
lot of things. Name the best thing that he got.
From his mom.
Well, he got souvenir cars.
From you?
What?
Yes.
What are those?
And, and
What are those?
The things you buy in the gas station, like in a Hess?
No.
Oh, a Hess
No.
truck?
No. Not a Hess truck.
What are those
No,
things?
he had plenty of those.
What did you get your son?
What did you
that
get him?
barely
What-
see because you're an alcoholic.
And you're a horrible mother.
What do you mean I'm an alcoholic?
Your son doesn't live with you. What did you get your son for Christmas?
I told you when I got my son. I got him souvenir cars and stuff like that.
Please send his address so we can give him a real Christmas.
What is
Okay.
a souvenir car?
What is a
You want
souvenir
his real
car?
address?
What's a souvenir car? I don't even know what that is. I know what Hot Wheels are.
Yeah. You got your ex a
cars,
souvenir
in other
train.
words, old-fashioned cars.
Old-fashioned
How
cars.
old's your kid?
My kid is 15.
That's what he wants.
Nah.
Yeah, he didn't want a
what do you get a kid
PSP.
that has everything?
Or maybe
A
his first,
PSP. What, he's
or-
got everything?
or maybe his first
has
iPod.
everything.
Why, he's rich?
He has
Or his
everything.
irresponsible drunk mother can't afford this shit.
He doesn't have everything.
Wait, hold on one second.
You're
Hold on one
piss
second.
poor.
Hold on one second. Okay, first of all, I no longer live in Westfield.
You
That place
said
got
that.
too expensive for me.
Do you live with your son?
No, I do not.
Still
How about you
not.
stop calling our show and call your son?
How
Stop
long?
drinking.
I call my son all
Stop
the time.
drinking so maybe you can give him a real Christmas one
I
day.
call him all the time, and I gave him a real Christmas for so many years, and he still has real Christmases.
No, he doesn't. His
Yes, he
mom
does.
got him fucking awful souvenir cars.
Oh, come on.
You know what the
don't
best-
know what else I got him,
The
Jim?
best present you could give him is to stand on the path tracks,
Exactly.
No,
just like
wrong.
dear old Dad.
Wrong.
Choo choo. Goodbye.
I'll talk to you later.
What else did you get him? Hold on. The souvenir cars and what else?
The souvenir cars and whatever else I'm going to get him.
Well,
Going to get him. That's
Going to get him.
great. I hope you're fucking Jewish.
Look.
How
Hey,
much did you spend?
How much were the souvenir cars, Lady Di? How much were
How
they?
much were the souvenir
Yes,
cars?
ask me
They
the
were quite a
question
bit.
again and then give me. How much is quite a bit?
They were quite a bit.
How much?
much?
Couple $100.
You're lying.
I'm not.
You're
now I'm
lying. You're lying through your tequila
What do
worm.
you want me to tell you?
Well, I hope
The truth.
he lives with your dad. I hope he at least gave him some good gifts.
Yes, he did.
Well, that's good.
So you said you gave him a lot of stuff. You gave him a souvenir car, which probably cost you $30.
He lives with fake dad, not real dad.
No. He lives
No,
with my father.
Lady Di's father.
He lives with my father.
Oh,
He
right.
lives with his grandfather.
Yeah,
I
with
should say.
grandpa.
Right.
And what else you gonna get him when you're not spending money on booze?
Huh?
What else you gonna get him when you're not spending money on booze?
Excuse me. me I'm not spending any money on booze.
Yes, you are.
I cannot afford that right now.
Yeah,
I can't
exactly.
afford. Believe me, I can't do it right
What
now.
kind of job do you have?
She's a waitress.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh.
I'm going there in a little bit.
Who are you, the guy in the commercial?
I'm not in the
I
guy.
bet
I'm
you
not
you
the guy
wrapped
in
up
the
a box of your
look like a
son's
guy to
favorite donuts for Christmas.
Yeah.
No.
Here's 6 crullers and 6 Boston creams.
Oh.
I wish I could have gave you more this Christmas, but I'm so irresponsible.
But, you know, booze is expensive.
And I had to feed my fat face with alcohol.
No, I do not. I don't do that anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're lying.
What do you mean I'm lying?
Did you get help like we asked you to?
No.
Yes, I am getting help.
What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm still working.
See, you
And
made
I can
this
do it
our,
right now.
and people are going, "Wow, you're being pretty brutal to this this woman." She made this our problem.
Lady Di? Lady
What?
Di?
Yeah.
What? Hello?
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's
No,
what you
no,
should have
no,
done
no,
in a
no.
box,
Listen,
and your
listen.
son should have opened it.
Listen, I
What
have.
kind of help are you getting for your alcoholism?
Well, whatever help I can get right now. I go to meetings. I have to do what I have to do.
When's the last time you had a drink? And don't lie.
The last time I had a drink?
Yeah,
I
for
don't know,
real.
about a month ago.
That's such a lie.
Oh,
If we
lie,
got Marion on
lie,
the phone, she'd tell us differently.
lie.
Now I'm lying to you.
Lady lie.
No. Lady Di, not
Lady Di is doing a brand new dance now. Come on, lady, kiss a locomotive.
Stop already. Oh my goodness. I gotta do what I gotta do.
What does that mean?
Stop with your vagaries.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Exactly.
Do you really think that's an easy thing to do?
What?
What?
Stand in front of a train? Was for your
What?
husband.
No. Forget about the front of a tree. You know, don't mention that first of all.
All right. Enough already. Sorry, it's
Okay.
just got such comedic value.
Enough.
All right. You know, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
don't even talk about
How
it.
many boxes was he buried in?
Excuse me?
So what what you said you got to do what you
All
got to
right,
do.
you know.
What do you have to do?
I have
Did they have
get
to pick 'em up?
myself together. I know what I have to do.
You've been saying that for years and years, and your son is growing up. You have a responsibility. You made this
know
our
that.
fucking problem, and you do nothing about it.
Well, how do you know I don't do anything about it?
We were talking to you.
You're working at Dunkin' Donuts.
Apparently her
And?
husband went to pieces before and after the train.
All right, enough with the train. thing.
Right, enough with the train.
I agree.
know.
I agree.
Stop that.
I agree.
That is
Yeah.
that is a bad thing to talk about.
You're right,
I
it really is.
understand.
Okay.
So do you feel like are you getting yourself are you getting yourself together? Are you picking up the pieces?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to.
Are you?
Yes, I
Good.
am.
Good.
I mean,
I like
it's not,
to see
it's
people
not
get
an
their
easy
life
thing
on
to
track.
do.
What's
Yeah.
that?
It's not an easy thing.
Well,
to do.
are you working full time at Dunkin' Donuts, or do they have you like in training?
7 straight days a week.
You're,
They have-
you're done with your training?
I'm doing my. I never even had to get trained over there.
Oh no.
Why
No.
didn't you have to get trained?
Because as soon as 2 days later, I knew the job right away.
Really?
Yeah.
Marion,
Yeah. Hi. How you guys doing? Oh my goodness.
is Lady Di getting better?
Yeah. Well, didn't I tell you?
Lady
yeah,
Di, don't wait, Marion.
She's doing really good.
Marion, when's the last time she drank? And Di, don't say anything.
I don't remember.
What do you think?
It's been a while.
How long?
Maybe over a month.
All right.
I said Christmas.
Over a month. No, not Christmas, Anthony.
No, you didn't, Diane. You didn't have anything for Christmas
I
because
say
you were
Christmas.
working and I was
Right.
with you Christmas.
Right.
All right.
And did she get her son nice things for Christmas, or at least try?
Well, she didn't.
I
see
understand
him,
people
but
don't
she
have money
called
out
him.
there, but
She didn't see her son for Christmas.
No, because she was working and she
That's good.
had to go to work and she had to work.
What time did she have to work on
She
Christmas?
works until 6 or 7 o'clock.
What time? What
Well,
were her
12 to 5.
actual hours on Christmas Day?
12 to 5.
12 noon to 5 in
5 hours.
in the afternoon?
Right.
Yeah.
5 hours, and you couldn't see your fucking son in 5 hours you had to work.
Anthony.
I know a lot of people that had to work
want
Christmas
to
and they
right
still
now.
like enjoyed some part of the holiday.
Hey, she went to see him last week before Christmas.
Christmas Day, you worked 5 hours. All right, the other
She had
19
no-
hours.
wait a minute. She had no way of getting to where he is.
Really?
Yes.
I did not
How far away is he?
Take the train.
take the train.
There's no buses or no trains that go to where her dad lives.
No,
Why didn't
Dad's got to be the smartest person in this
And
whole
I
thing.
couldn't pick her up because I was with my
No one
family
could.
on Christmas.
fucking bulldozer perhaps?
Excuse
Maybe
me.
a forklift.
I was with my husband and my family. So how are you guys doing?
All right, listen. We're good. You don't
Good,
call us
good.
to say how you doing. You call
Well,
us because you have something. We're not on a tiny little city anymore.
Right.
Our city is America now. We
I
don't have
wanted
time
to
for your
I wanted to
bullshit.
call you guys on Friday, but Friday there was nobody there.
Well, Di, it sounds like you're just full steam ahead.
She's there.
Just
I gotta go to work.
Picking
yeah.
up the pieces. That's great. Picking up the pieces of your broken life.
Like the little train that could. You
Yeah.
know, you saw that mountain.
There we go with the train again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just making an analogy to a child's story. Perhaps if you read one to your son once in a while.
Why bring up the happiest day of your husband's life?
Excuse me.
Guy, do you say to yourself,
No. Listen to me.
when you're going to work, do you say, I know I can, I know I can, I know I can?
First of all,
Yeah.
I was not married to my son's father.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and second of all, he was not my husband.
Right.
That would be
Okay,
the
and third
first of all.
It's a very sad situation.
What happened?
Very
Bring it
sad.
up.
Yeah,
What happened?
What
No,
happened?
kidding aside, what
Finally let's get some closure on this.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened? Now you're giving us good radio. What happened?
Come on. What happened that fateful day?
That's right.
What happened that fateful day?
Yeah.
Yes. What happened that glorious
Did
day?
I see myself?
Huh?
What happened?
Guys, let's not bring up the past.
Hey, Marion, you keep out
Marion,
of
go
this.
fuck yourself. This is the new show.
Marion,
No, Opie.
you keep out of this.
That's right.
Opie.
Lady
please.
Di, now share.
Lady
We
Di.
don't talk about our lives on the show.
Right, that's our
And
whole
our personal
job.
lives.
We talk about
This is
ours,
my
too, but
son
that's
we're
something
talking
that
about.
You don't want to talk about.
Your son doesn't have satellite radio.
Yeah.
You can't get this show on a piece of shit car that
I
you
don't
guys got
think
for Christmas.
that should be brought up, guys.
Why?
Because I don't think
Now, here we go again with the teaching thing.
you people don't want to be brought up the fact that you guys used to be married. And I'm sure Opie, you all about the fact that you dated Sandy for how many years? And you're not dating her no more. I don't think you guys should be, talking about past experiences here.
Hey, you stupid bitch. I talked about everything, so shut up. Now
Yeah.
it's Lady Di's turn. Now, Lady Di, tell us what happened that day.
That's nobody's business.
Lady Di, what happened?
He's not even sure what happened.
Lady
Marion,
Di.
stop jumping in.
Lady Di, give us something for once. What happened
Marion,
that day?
you're a good story blocker.
Yeah, you got to dump Marion off the phone. She keeps interrupting.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Now, Lady Di, tell us what happened that day.
I told you what happened that day.
No, tell us what happened the day that happened with the train. He was
And
depressed.
that's what he did.
All right, now a little more detail.
That's it.
He was depressed
Well, I
about
wasn't there.
what was he depressed about?
I don't know because I wasn't there.
And what day was this? What year?
2001.
2001.
He's
Mm-hmm.
He's depressed. What train line was it?
I guess it was an Amtrak. I don't know.
What exactly did he do? We have a lot of new listeners that don't know you and they don't know the story. Obviously it's not pleasant, but what exactly did he do?
Well, what he did was he committed suicide and he went in front of a train. Okay.
Now, was it
No, I don't think that's funny.
Was it standing there or was it in a car?
I wasn't there. I don't
But
know.
yes, you do know exactly how it happened. Was it in a car
I don't think so.
or was he just standing on the tracks?
I
Did he
was
put his
not
head
there.
on the rail?
I was not there. I have no idea.
You know the details, though.
But I know I wasn't there.
You heard from people.
I heard I wasn't there.
But you heard from people. Of course you weren't there. Only he was there on the train. And the poor conductor.
Anthony, please.
I had to
was
look
not
at
there.
that look of satisfaction on his face, knowing that he didn't have to deal with you anymore.
Excuse me, he wasn't dealing with me already a couple of years.
Oh, yeah.
A few years. We were broken up since 91.
Yeah,
No.
he was broken
it had
up the
nothing to do
second
with
that
me.
train hit him.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so I really don't know. I don't know what to tell you
What
about
do you
that.
do? Stand back to the train and wonder when it's going to hit you, or you just
my
watch it
goodness.
coming?
Why do you
How do
guys
you do
gotta
it?
bring up this? Why do you guys
What?
can't turn around and ask her how she's
Because
doing
it's
otherwise?
fascinating.
No one wants to hear us ask her how you doing.
But why don't you
boy.
ask her how
That's how we got to where we are today. Hey, everyone, just call in and we'll ask you how you
Because
doing.
our holiday
That's a good
stunk.
idea.
How was her holiday? She neglected her child and worked at Dunkin' Donuts. It was successful.
That's a good damn job that she's at because she gets along good with everybody that she works with.
Listen, stop sticking up for her.
They're all fatties that like donuts just like her.
That's wonderful. Homeless people get along with each other, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, and a lot of other people get along just like drug addicts and alcoholics, and you guys should know about alcoholics. Come on.
Listen, the ringer tongue.
You've done that, too.
I do understand alcoholics, and I think if she's trying to help herself, that's fine. Good.
And she's doing exactly. She's doing very good.
All right.
All right, could you go away now, please?
Me and my husband are helping her out. She's doing very good. Well, there you go.
If that's real, then that sounds great. All right, can we go now? You guys, I
have to go right now because
instead of saying like Happy Holidays, what's been going on? You know, we haven't seen you guys since October.
Okay, no, you're right. Let's do that. Hey, Happy Holidays. What's been going on? We haven't seen you.
Yeah, what is going on?
Hey, Jim, I hear you're big in California too. We doing favorite Letterman now or what?
No, Jay Leno.
Jay Leno. Well, I don't know. I don't stay up that late on one of these shows.
He was on Jay Leno.
See, here's the fascinating radio.
I mean, it is fascinating radio. This is just that, you don't bring up people's past lives. Come on.
Okay, we asked you how you're doing. Okay, we did what you said. How you doing? What's going on? Your turn.
Good. Everything is good here. Everything is good with Diane. Diane is doing really good.
All right, Marion. Now I'm going to get into your head because you seem to be the smarter one out of the two dummies. All right, listen.
Wait a minute. I'm smart, too.
No, you're not. Listen.
You're a dumb motherfucker.
Smart! Marion.
Fat Fredo.
Now, we just played it your way. We asked you how you doing and all that. Explain to me why that's interesting to hear on a radio.
Because you know what? You don't bring up whatever happens.
Explain to me why that's interesting radio. I've been doing this a long time. Maybe I'll learn something from you.
Does anybody ever call you and ask you how Sandy's doing?
Oh, boy.
There's no old boys. I've already discussed that. It's over and done with a long time ago. We went over that whole fucking thing.
That's the same thing with Diane. It's over and done with, okay?
Answer my question. Why is that interesting radio?
Because,
to just say how you doing and what have you been up to. What?
That Anthony used to be married. I mean, come on. Nobody brings
Please
that
discuss that, too.
Holy fuck. I have brought up the marriage thing. And we're not talking about us, fuck stick. We're talking about Di and something that happened in her life a while ago that is an interesting story.
Well, look, I had a lot of things happen to me in my life.
Stop being selfish and answer the question. You're not answering the question. What's interesting about hi, how are you? You said good. My holiday was good.
Why didn't you turn around and ask Diane besides her working at Dunkin' Donuts?
You didn't answer the question.
How's her alcohol?
Guys, you really got guys, you got to leave the show alone. You got to leave the show alone. You bring nothing. You bring nothing to the table.
You contribute nothing.
Okay? You got to leave the show
know everything and then all of a sudden turn around and make fun of it, and people are all over.
Oh, shut up.
That fucking
fucking cunt.
Cow's tongue and a human head is really bugging me.
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you.
With her 1940s football helmet hairdo.
It really is awful.